I'm going to show you how you can add a category slider like this to your theme in just under 2 minutes. So first things first is it looks pretty fantastic both on desktop and on mobile. I'll just scroll through these so you can kind of see how it looks. Has a nice little hover effect when you go over each one. And also if we go down to mobile, we have a really nice slider effect as well too. Also, if we click into each one of the cards, we're able to drop in a link, which we can link to, pages or blogs or products or collections. So these category sliders can really direct users to any different page on your site. If we take a look at how it's structured and we back out, there's the first layer, which is the category slider layer, and this is the section layer. And in this layer, we have access to setting the page width, so we can set it to either horizon or dawn, or we could even set it to a fixed width if we want it to be a certain amount of pixels across. In the next layer here, we have the layout slider layer, which if we go into customize, we have tons of different settings that we can adjust to make it look exactly how we want. So we can adjust the desktop slides. So right now we're showing 3.2 slides across, but if we wanted to only show, for example, 2.2, we wanted it really big, that is a possibility. I'm going to keep it at 3.2 for this demo. We could also allow it to loop and autoplay and all that good stuff. Also, something that's commonly overlooked is we can actually change our arrows. Right now, I'm using just the default SVG that's dropped in, but if you have some sort of SVG file that you want to drop in, you can swap out the arrows over here. The next thing to look at is each one of the blocks. So we have a group block that's made up of each one of these elements over here. And in the group block, we can change the background images for desktop and for mobile. And we can also change where the content sits. So if we want to make it sit in the bottom left, we can allow it to do so. Great. Now, at this point, you may be wondering, how do we add this section to our theme? Well, it's added in through this library here called Flexi Slider Sections and Full Transparency. This is a slider section library I built myself for professional work, and I've made it public so that other freelancers and folks like you can use it. I used to charge well over $1,000 for a section, and now you can just install it for $12 a month. Once the app is installed, it's fairly intuitive to add a section in. All you have to do is go over here, select whatever theme you are working on within the app, and this is in the Slider Sections tab. And once you have your theme selected, you can type in category in the search bar, and the demos that I was showing you today are the sliders. So I was using the category slider 1, category slider 2, and category slider 3 in the theme. Once they are installed, you can go back into the theme customizer, hit add section in any template, and then just search category slider. And then out of the box, they do look pretty fantastic. I'll just show you how the first one looks here. And I'm just going to give it a little bit more width so that it fills in our screen a little bit better. I'm going to just drop in an image here, and I'm going to drop in, I want something pretty nice. I'm a huge fan of climbing, so I'm going to drop in this image of this person climbing here. And you can already see this shaping up quite a bit. So if you liked this video and you are interested in adding more sections and also customizing your Shopify theme, I highly recommend you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Cheers.